Chapter 4. Using Intentions to Shift Your Life. Open quote. You may consider yourself an individual, but as a cell biologist, I can tell you that you are in truth a cooperative community of approximately 50 trillion single-celled citizens. End quote. Bruce H. Lipton, The Biology of Belief. It was a weekend in the summer of 2007 when I participated in T. Harv Ekker's Millionaire Mind Intensive in Toronto. It was life-changing. There must have been 1,000 people in attendance. I sold my Nissan 350Z to pay for the additional courses I purchased that weekend so that I could continue to pursue my personal growth and potential. During the course, we learned about affirmations. I started using the affirmations from the course. I was diligent and practiced these affirmations every day. I would say things to myself like, I have a millionaire mind, or I am rich. I was persistent and I kept saying these affirmations every day for about 6 months. I was determined. I believed in this. I know this will work. I just need to keep doing it, I would say to myself. Yet nothing really changed in my life. That's when I realized it was because I wasn't accessing the subconscious mind. I wasn't internalizing the idea. I wasn't giving instructions to the 50 trillion cells in my body. That's right. You have an estimated 50 trillion cells in your body. Every cell's got a respiratory, digestive, and excretory system. Virtually every cell's got an immune system. Cells have a nucleus, so they are thinking cells. Cells are like miniature people. Your brain is the government for the 50 trillion miniature people in your body. Every moment is a moment when you are having continuous communication with these citizens based on what you think and feel moment to moment. Now the question is, how do you command the 50 trillion cells of your body? What do you tell them to do? What do you say to them? What commands do you give them? Are you talking to them at all? The answer is yes. If you get anxiety because you have an upcoming meeting that you are thinking about and you're feeling even a bit nervous about, then that message gets sent to every cell, the citizen, in your body. A nervous human creates nervous cells. Your cells respond to the way you think and feel moment to moment. An intention is the instructions you give your 50 trillion cells. Your intent can be something positive or negative. It can be to heal something, attract something, create an opportunity, download new ideas, bring resources easily to you, attract people, whatever it is. Take a moment to ask yourself, what intentions am I setting? What instructions am I giving to those 50 trillion cells right now? The way to know the answer to that question is by how you feel. If you feel relaxed and peaceful, then you're telling your body to relax and be peaceful. If you're happy, then you'll have happy cells. It's up to you what commands you give your body. When you set an intention, you're not setting a goal. A goal is something that you create outside of you. For example, reading books is something outside of you. Watching good content online is something outside of you. Using a vision board is something outside of you. All of these are part of your external reality. You may talk to yourself for short periods of time when you're reading a book, but the changes don't stick in your subconscious mind. The information is external. An intention is an inside job. It comes from within. That's how you create your reality. The only way an intention comes into fruition and becomes a reality is when the information and emotion you give those 50 trillion cells in your body has been accepted by the subconscious mind. You always want to set the intention by internalizing the idea first. What most people are doing is simply setting goals, saying affirmations during the day, reading books, or watching videos on YouTube. There's nothing wrong with any of those things if you want to gain a deeper understanding of certain concepts. In fact, it's probably one of the reasons you're reading this book. However, if you want to see a catalyst for real change in your life, then you'll need to give commands and directions to the 50 trillion cells in your body. You need to seed your subconscious with information and emotions. That way the intent gets internalized and accepted as a present fact. Open quote. A cell is a programmable chip whose behavior and genetic activity are primarily controlled by environmental signals, not genes. End quote. Bruce H. Lipton, The Biology of Belief. The subconscious mind. We all have a conscious mind and a subconscious mind. The conscious mind is the mind that you work with when you're awake during the day. It's the mind that you use to solve problems analytically. It's the logical mind. However, the conscious mind is somewhat limited in terms of its capacity to access and process information. That's where the subconscious mind comes in. The subconscious is a database for everything. It stores your beliefs, your previous experiences, your memories, and your skills. If you have had a bad or good patterns of behavior, those programs are in your subconscious mind. If you find it easy to stay healthy and fit, that's your subconscious programming. According to Emma Young in New Scientist magazine, open quote, current scientific estimates are that some 95% of brain activity is unconscious. End quote. What that means is that your perceptions, your behaviors, and the state of your 50 trillion cells is controlled by your subconscious mind. This includes your habits and patterns, body function, creativity, emotions, personality, beliefs, and values are all primarily driven by the subconscious. If you want to see lasting change, then start with accessing the subconscious mind. Now think of your two minds, the conscious and subconscious mind, as an iceberg. The top of the iceberg is your conscious mind. It's just a tiny fraction of the total iceberg. The largest part of the iceberg, which controls its location, position, and buoyancy in the ocean waters, is mostly hidden by the water. That's your subconscious mind. It has the greatest power to control your destiny. Open quote. Your subconscious mind is like fertile soil which accepts any seed you plant within it. Your habitual thoughts and beliefs are the seeds which are being constantly sown within, and they produce in your life what is planted just as surely as corn kernels produce corn. You will reap what you sow. This is a law. End quote. John Kehoe, Mind Power into the 21st Century. The subconscious mind doesn't think or reason independently. It simply obeys the commands it receives from your conscious mind. If you focus on working with your subconscious mind for as little as 5, 10, 15 minutes a day, then you will unconsciously program yourself to focus on those aspects of your life during your waking day. Think of your subconscious mind like the Matrix in the movie The Matrix. As soon as Neo enters the Matrix, he has access to all the answers and all the information he needs. Whatever he wants to create is available now. If he wants to learn Kung Fu, he can do that instantly. If he wants to learn another skill or have another experience, again, that experience is available instantly. Everything is available to Neo now. You are Neo. You are the creator. You can create whatever you want. Once you learn how to access those deep trance states in your subconscious mind and get past your analytical mind, all the answers are there. You can create whatever you wish. The most powerful tool you have as a human being is to create your experience. You have access to infinite wisdom. There is no limit to what you can do, be, or have. If you struggle to stay fit, healthy, or attract the money you want, it's because you have not accepted your desired end result as a present fact in your subconscious mind. If you had, it would be effortless. You would attract these experiences and many more without pushing yourself. Your subconscious mind contains all information and all realities. Your job is to give those 50 trillion cells instructions to put those ideas and realities into being using your subconscious mind. Now, what about goals? It's one thing to set a goal, but the real change happens when you internalize the idea. The intent must be internalized. It can't be something outside of you. If you're in sales or in business and you have a lot of reluctance to conduct sales calls, then it tells me that you haven't internalized the intent. If the intent is internalized in the subconscious mind, then life gets really easy. An external goal you wrote on a vision board or in your journal is not enough for it to show up in 3D physical reality because your subconscious mind has not accepted it as a present fact. This is what I call a surface intention. Surface intentions are not going to create a catalyst for change, so the question now is, well, what is? It's setting a deep level intention. It's when you get beyond the analytical mind and plant an idea in your subconscious. The key is to understand the brain's natural cycles. Thanks for listening to this free sample of the 7-day manifestation experiment, how you can create the life of your dreams. If you'd like to order the book, you can get it on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, or on Audible in the description in the links below. Thanks again for listening. My name's Steve, and we'll talk to you next time.